Y'all see this? Look at this. I done fixed my food and look who came. What you want? Huh? What you want from me? Oh my goodness. Alright, y'all. So I know probably most of y'all are either at church or getting over the weekends that you had, but got a little word for you real quick, So I was talking to my friend who goes by God's Brightest Star, right? Last night, and she said something that truly opened my eyes to, a whole lot, right? So she talked about how she has, discovered something that, is really interesting. She's like, she knows the difference between happiness and joy, right? So that made me question, like, what's the difference? Like, because I didn't know, but when I looked it up, Google gave me a great answer, right? So Google says that happiness is a state of mind, but joy is an attitude. And I love that because, we can't just wake up and think that happiness is going to carry us through life, like you can't just sit and praise someone to good health, or you can't just pray for prosperity and wealth in life, right? So also, my father is going through some health issues, and it kind of made me wonder, like, why do people go through sickness, right? And it's like I told my friend, like, it's all about perspective. Like, if we're sitting back and we're like asking God, why me, why me, why can't I, get this, it's really just like, look at this. What you got? What you eating? See what I'm talking about? Like, hey, what's in your mouth? Yeah, you better stop it. But yeah, back to what I was saying. Like, you can't just sit and pray your sickness away, right? And it also brought me back to something my good mentor Myron Golden said. You gotta find the joy, in your suffering. So, like, a person who is not happy or not joyful, I should say, because again, we already stated happiness is state of mind, right? So happiness is like, something that is true. It can be changed daily. You can wake up and be unhappy with someone, but when you choose joy, daily, that's going to bring you joy. It makes sense to me, right? But yeah, when you're talking about someone who's going through, dialysis, for instance, that is very. Hey, stop. What you doing? You can't have this. No. No. See what I got to deal with, y'all? She is so, like, cute, but look at what I got to deal with. So, back to what I was saying. Like, you can't sit and just pray for all the happy moments, right? Because that happiness is going to leave just as quickly as it came. But if you choose the attitude of joy, like when I tell you my life changed for the better, when I just started reading the word more and finding joy in his laws, it changed my life for the better. I no longer look for other people to make me happy. For one, I already know that other people aren't happy themselves. You know? Well, most people. But it goes back to my point. Like, happiness is a state of mind, right? So the thoughts that you choose to feed yourself, they may make you happy for that moment. But unless you change your attitude, unless you change your perspective, you're never going to find joy. You're always going to find the negatives in your life, or, you know, you're always going to be looking at the lies that people told you. But when you choose joy, I promise you, your life will change. One more time. Look at this. Look at this. Sit. 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 No. Sit. Sit. Good girl. Good girl. What you trying to say? You hungry? See what I did with? She's so snappy. Alright, y'all. Let me go feed her. She's getting unruly because I'm eating in front of her. Like I said, y'all, choose joy over happiness. And don't get put.